let me start. So first of all, to get to know you better, so I was wondering if you could introduce yourself a little bit.
Hi, so my name is Manitip Patjan, or you can call me Aling. I graduated with bachelor degree from South Korea, major in fashion and textile design. And I went to the UK under Chevening scholarship for fashion design management. So I think for Chevening, you need to have a work experience of at least 2 years.
Yes.
Or a year, but it could be part-time or anything. And Ielts, I think it's quite important, but it also depends on university because Chevening standard of Ielts score and the university requirement for Ielts is different. So like for me, my university required 7
7 up, band 7.
7 up.
And then, academic or general?
Academic.
Yes.
Yeah, academic IELTS of 7 up. And then the Chevening, I think their bar it's around 5.5 or 6. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I think the most what you can prepare is like you need to know what you're looking for in Chevening, because the main focus is looking for leaderships and your role in your communities. So to know what you want and your goal in applying for Chevening could help you a lot during interview or when you write your essay.
When you applied for the Chevening scholarship, do you have to write the essay first or some kind of exam, or what do you have to do after you applied?
So the
first round, the first round.
Okay, so the first round of the process is like you have to write 4 types of essay. It's leadership, networking, study plan, and a career plan. Yeah, I think it's a career plan. Yeah, so in that there's 4 essay for the first round. So you have to write that, and also your background and your profile, and then your education background and work experiences. And then after the first process, you will be long-listed. So they will ask for your reference from your professor or your employers. And once you submit your references, then they will shortlist you for interview. And during the interview, I think you need to already secure your school offer from the UK universities in the UK and your IELTS exam.
Wow, so it means you have to have the IELTS certificates before you apply, right?
Yep. Because because in order to get your school offer, you need to have an IELTS to apply for your school. So basically you need to have an IELTS exact score to apply for school. So yeah.
After that, so let's move to your university life. In the UK. So where did you study, in London or somewhere else?
Yeah, I studied fashion design management in London. It's University of the Art London. Yeah, so just only 1 year study in the UK, and then I got my master.
So what have you learned from 1 year in the UK?
Academically, I think it's very different from where I studied before, like in Asia, in South Korea, and in the UK. I realized that people's or consumer or people in general in the UK, they focus a lot in sustainability or like eco-friendly products, and they really appreciate any activities or action that we do to reduce global warming or like reducing waste. And so For me, I think being there, I realized that people in the UK or in Europe in general, they really do appreciate sustainability development. So like, like reducing waste and stuff like that. And I also attend, in the school or also other organizations, they also offer like a workshop or like panel discussions about these issues about global warming. So I learned a lot from them, like just attending the workshop and also the schoolwork. The schoolwork, it's like, it's really elevated my education background because for my bachelor, I studied design. So basically my work, it's only practical work. So like making clothes and designing. But when I went there, I do fashion design management. So I have to take in consider a lot of aspects like production, human resources, and environmental problem. So yeah, I think I learned a lot. It's expanded my perspective about the world.
Yeah, that's good. So moving on to another question. So what do you like about the UK in general and especially London?
UK, I think it's very diverse place. Like you have people from all sort of background and either a student or like citizens, like they came from different and various background and they are in London because I studied in London, so I don't know other place, but for me in London, I think it's very diverse in cultural aspect. Like you could literally find anything and you could meet people from different backgrounds. So I think that is very interesting. And because unfortunately, most of my time spending in lockdown because of this global pandemic. So I didn't like experience like, interaction with people that much. But I could say that there's a lot of historical site that you could like visit and learn. And I love museum a lot in London. There's a lot of museum, and I think the diversity in culture is really, really impressive, like there in London.
Okay.
And for language, because I study Korean and English.
So did you use English in South Korea at your university? Or you use Korean?
Use Korean, yeah.
Korean, okay. So you speak Korean, you speak English?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So for study language, I think for me it's the visual work. It works better. Like I will try to draw, like if I want to remember this vocabulary, I would either find a pictures or I would draw out instead, and then I make it like a small card, like a card that you play, and then I try to remember the vocabulary by that. So like I try to build my vocabulary, and then also listening to like Korean song or watching Korean dramas. Sometimes the language that they use in real life, it's different from the book. So I try to be more curious about what language do they use in real life, and I try to remember and try to use the way they use, like Korean people use or English people use. And you kind of absorb that kind of usage from them.
Okay, that's cool. What about your experience about learning the Ielts? So like currently what band you are?
7.
7, okay. So how did you get band 7? Do you mind sharing that experience?
Yes. Well, it needs a lot of preparations because even though I can speak English, but it's not like, academic English like in Ielts exam. So before exam, I usually do a lot of preparations. Like I will focus on what I'm weak at because my weakest criteria is writing and reading because it needs a lot of time reading. So I will just set out the timetable for me each day to practice, like print out the past papers, previous exam papers, and then I practice over with recording the time. And also YouTube's really help a lot. So I think practice is the best way for IELTS. Like you have to keep on practicing and practicing, and then you'll get but practice with time.
Yes.
With time.
So like time yourself, right?
Time yourself, not just doing whenever you like, but like you have to time according to the exam. So like the first time you might get low score by yourself, but then the second time, the third time you get better.
So where did you take the IELTS? In Laos or where?
In Laos,
okay, in Vientiane College. So
right.
The examiner British or American?
I'm not sure, but I think British, I guess.
Okay.
IELTS,
I would love
but I like that in Vientiane College, right? They do the listening exam. They give you the speaker, the speaker headphone.
Also, so you use the computer test?
No. The written exam, but like I think they changed the form for the listening. They use the headphone, and it's really better than just the big speaker.
I get that.
Yeah, you can hear the word more.
Okay, I think that's really I'm appreciate your time joining the interview. So I hope this video can be very useful for the audience who are looking to apply your scholarship like the Chevening. So do they provide yearly?
They do.
Okay, I get that. So I hope they will enjoy this video and your knowledge, your experience to sharing to them today will be very benefit to them.
Yes, I hope so. I hope it helps. I hope it helps.
Okay. I also have to say thank you for today and enjoy your day. Hope to see you one day. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.